Well, hello there. You caught me doing my Qigong practice. Would you like to join me? Tell you what, this is an easy one. Just follow me. All you have to do is start with your feet about shoulder width apart, hands relaxed by your sides. Now this one's called sinking the Qi. This is what you do. Let your arms float out to the outside and gently rise up to about shoulder level. Then the elbows will bend and the hands come into the center, right about the heart region. And then the palms press down the front of the body all the way to the bottom of the torso. And then we're going to repeat. Your arms floating out to your sides, then gently coming into the middle, and then sinking down right in front of you. The most essential expression of Tai Chi philosophy is the concept of yin and yang, most often translated as the pairing of positive and negative, or male and female. Now, in truth, yin and yang should be understood as the pairing of any complementary opposites, the ends of any spectrum, one might say. The written characters for yin and yang depict a mountainside. A mountainside in shadow is yin, while a mountainside in sunlight is yang. But, and here's the important part, it takes both sides to make a single mountain. It takes both yin and yang to ensure balance in any situation. Now here's a list of characteristics that are typically attributed to the yin-yang pair. We might say that yang is male and yin is female. Yang is the rising, while yin is the descending. Yang is the expanding, and yin is the contracting. Yang is the active, yin is the passive or quiet. Yang is hot, and yin is cool. Yang is hard, and yin is soft. But be careful, however, because all of these states are highly contextual. So what is yang in one circumstance might actually be yin in another. This routine is known as, you ready for this? The 24-movement Beijing, or modern, simplified Yang family short form. That's a long name. Tell you what, we usually just call it the Yang family short form. This form was actually especially choreographed. And do this with me, right? Take this foot, step out in front. Make sure that the front knee is bent, back knee is bent a little bit less. 60% of your weight is over the front foot, 40% over the back foot. And take a look at your feet. Is the front toe pointing forward? Very nice. And the back foot turning in at 45 degrees? Great. Now, do one more thing for me. Take a look down at your feet and ask yourself whether your heels and toes are in the same line, like standing on a tightrope. If they are, we might say that you're standing in more of a yoga lunge than a Tai Chi lunge. In Tai Chi, the feet have some space between them. I'll show you what I mean. If I step forward towards you, you can see this space in between my feet, like I was standing on railroad tracks rather than a tightrope, with one foot on one track and one foot on the other track. Right? We gather everything together in the moon, and then we open the moon and let it float away. One more time. Breathe in. And this movement's actually called parting the wild horse's mane. Step on back in and hug the tree one last time. Then inhale and open. Stay with me. Let's bring this foot up into a T-step. And forward again into an empty step. And forward one more time. Landing heel first. Shift forward. Bow step. Change the hold of ball. Nice. Let's do that one more time just for good luck. I stretch out my neck. Then I make tiger claws again and draw up the body, all the way to the shoulders. Open up into open palms, stretch out into the sky. Once again, tiger claws, loose fists, draw down. Breathe out as you push down and look down. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and let your hands just float up in front. Very nice. Then float all the way down. Breathe in as you float up. Breathe out as you just float on down. Imagine yourself like a puff of cloud drifting up into the sky and then just drifting down into the earth. The white crane spreads its wings. It's a beautiful movement, and it's a little bit simpler than trying to do a multiple steps since it's just one move. Let me show you what it looks like first, and then we'll come back as we always do and break it apart. First feet, then hands, and then we'll put it back together. Now, just sit back, relax. This is for you. So I'm starting from the final position of parting the horse's mane. Now, I want to give you a quick lesson in Chinese language. The actual Chinese word for martial arts is wushu, not kung fu, as many people think. Kung fu in Chinese literally means hard work, or perhaps high-level work. It's meant to refer to the attainment of great skill through rigorous training. And kung fu can refer to almost anything. A great poet or a painter can also have kung fu, for example. Being a martial arts competitor taught me many lessons, but I think two of them stand out among all the others. First is to be humble. No matter how good I get, I will always be a student. There's just so much to learn. And if one is willing to close their mouth, starting with feet together, come to ready. Step out 1, turn around 2, and step 3 and chop. Beautiful. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I'm going to have you just stand right here, and I'm going to stand here and look away. We're both going to come to the ready position. Ready. Now, you're going to step towards me and punch 1. Your job is done. I'm going to turn around and hold the ball 2 and step behind and chop 3. It really works. Lifting up the front toes, pivoting on the heel, everything turns to the right. Shift forward and step into a T-step. And then last step, same as the first, open out that hip, step out along the diagonal, shift forward, bow step, step in, fly, and back down. And get weightless with 1 foot as you bring the wings out and back down. And the breath comes in as you become weightless over the top. Now, this drawing of the word for qi depicts a pot of rice with steam coming out of the top. In other words, we should understand qi as something that is nourishing, life-giving, but also something that is vaporous, steamy, has a steamy kind of nature. Gong, the other word in the phrase qigong, is the Chinese word for work. Therefore, qigong is the monks practiced a particularly impressive form of martial arts called Shaolin Kung Fu, which emphasized explosive power, lightning-fast kicks and punches, and deep, rock-solid stances. But this was not the wisdom that Zhang Sanfeng was looking for. And over, and over, and I can reverse direction coming across, and over. You want to really increase the burn. Don't let your hips rise and fall. So you stay at whichever level that is. You can start here and just stay at that level. But whatever level you're at, don't rise and fall. Cross the wrists and draw the bow to shoot the vulture. I sink down. And again, I lower my body while keeping the alignment of my knees in play. But the basic technique of the spear is what's known as la na ja, or thrust, block, and center. Right? So we start out here, ja, this is the thrust. Coming back and parry, block, center. The end goal is harmony. Remember our basic episode where we talked about Tai Chi Chuan organizing principles? They are the key to making choices that lead to balance and harmony. Give equal time to both yin and yang in what you do. Make sure you know where you are before you decide where you think you're going. Remember that water is the softest thing in the world, yet it can wear down mountains. And make sure you're in alignment, like your actions being in alignment with your thoughts, and your thoughts being in alignment with your personal values. These are the secrets to living Tai Chi as a lifestyle. And when you do that, you'll move towards balance, move towards harmony. And in balance and harmony, everything works better. Qing An, Qing Pin Heng, I wish you health, happiness, and harmony.